Hey everybody. So this one is a little more somber of a coronavirus video. Uh, as you know, the World Health Organization has now officially declared the coronavirus COVID-19 a pandemic in terms of uh, it has now reached multiple countries. I believe when I read last, it was like in 118 different countries. All have at least one case confirmed. Now, that being said, and last look I saw it was like 125,000 people had been diagnosed. Over 61,000 have recovered from it. So don't forget that. So far, a 50% recovery rate. And about 4,500 have passed away from it, unfortunately. The mortality rate is running about 3.5%, which is much higher than the flu. So it is very concerning. But what is even more concerning is of those 125,000, 90% of them are in 4 countries: China, South Korea, Iran, Italy. And Italy is the one that I'm talking about today. They're overwhelmed with the number of cases that they have. I believe they're at around 12,000 cases there in Italy right now. I'm going to leave a link down to what I'm talking about in the comments description section. Of those 12,000, around 1,000 of them are in intensive care. They have 1,000 hospitals in Italy, compared to about, I think when I was looking at 6,100 here in the U.S. We also have 5 times the number population than they do, so it's about on par. Their head doctor, the equivalent of our Surgeon General, just announced that they are looking into, for lack of a better phrase, death panels. They are going to start rationing ICU beds based upon what quality of life you're going to have. In terms of 40. Okay, I go in there with coronavirus and I need an ICU bed. Right next to me in the other bed is a 90-year-old gentleman with coronavirus. They let him die, and they put me in that ICU bed because I have a longer life potential left. That's scary. That is very scary. Because now you're really leaving your life in somebody else's hands. Somebody else is deciding whether you get to live or die. Not even getting a chance for it. Also in the fact of, this isn't just going to relegate to just the coronavirus, they were saying. It's going to be everything across the board. So you come in, so you're car crash victim. And again, you're a 70, 80-year-old person. What are they going to do with you? Are they going to let you just pass away? It's a good possibility that's what's going to happen out over there. And that is what's scary now. Quarantines are one thing. They're shutting down all these events. Here in Indianapolis, they just announced that all of the March Madness games that were supposed to be played here are now going to be played with no crowds, which are going to be really boring. And also stink for me because I do Uber and Lyft, and it's a good way to make money. But I can deal with all that. But my dad's 90 years old. My father-in-law is 61. And I don't want some pencil neck from the hospital to decide whether or not they get to live or die. That's what's scary, folks. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Stay safe.